Hey guys, what is up everybody? Welcome to a new video. You know what? Every time I post a scenic picture on my Instagram profile, you ask me the same question. Where do you live? And honestly speaking, I'm surprised by how much interest it attracts. So I decided to share some information about Montenegro, the country where I like to come from time to time and spend my days off. And I think this is gonna be like short, but I hope really informative video where I'm gonna share why Montenegro, what kind of lifestyle we can expect here, what is the business environment here, investment opportunities in the country, places to visit, places to live, if you're say decide to come. So with no further ado, let's talk about Montenegro. Honestly speaking, after traveling to many parts of the world, I believe that Montenegro is underrated compared to the rest of the Europe. It has beautiful nature, friendly people, and overall fantastic living experience. It's probably not for everyone, but if you find yourself here, if you find what you like here, you'll enjoy this place. And this area is attractive, from one hand, Montenegro is kind of behind Europe in many things. On the other hand, things are moving fast here, and you can constantly observe ongoing development projects, especially in luxury sectors, which attract so many unique people to this area. And by the way, if you want to know more about it, watch my interview with Romy Howard, and you're gonna hear all the good points about this place. So I'll leave link in description below. So what else? I think this place just affordable. You can receive high living standard for very reasonable price. And I actually like how it's integrated with nature. I like how both mountains and the sea can create fusion where one moment you can drink a cup of coffee by the sea, and then a couple of hours you can go skiing or hiking in the mountains. And if you're someone like me, one of those people enjoying driving in the twisty roads, there are so many places and roads to go and explore. And actually not only in Montenegro but also in countries nearby such as Serbia, Bosnia and Croatia, which you can easily access from Montenegro by car. So lifestyle in Montenegro is more like village type living. Significant developments are being built more like community places. By international standards, everything is super tiny in Montenegro. Traveling from one big city to another can take you like 10 minutes by car, and traveling to airport can take you somewhere from 5 minutes to 1 hour. In particular, in city where I live, Tivat, you can actually walk to the airport from the city. It is funny, especially for those of you who live in large cities like London, New York, or Berlin. What else? Social life. Social life is huge here. People do not do Zooms or texts. They meet for coffee, and they meet like every day. Living social life is huge thing here, and many foreigners don't understand it in the beginning. But when you dive into this lifestyle, you get it more and more, and you start to appreciate the fact that you know a lot of people in town, and it's kind of, it has positive effect on you. And especially considering that people are super friendly, so you have a lot of positive moments walking through the town. People do all kind of sports in their free time because Montenegro is all about nature. There are so many ways to explore the country. It can be like cycling, hiking, 4x4, camping, sailing, skiing, and I think even flying, because small aviation will be a big thing here in just few years. Most of the economic activities are built around tourism. That's why market is super sensitive to seasons, and it becomes super busy in summertime and very quiet in winter. And domestic business is built around the food supply chain and construction, and anyone who does anything trying to target international markets. And speaking of international markets, usually companies are physically based in Montenegro, but they provide services to overseas companies just because Montenegro is a good taxation zone. And also there are companies who provide services in Montenegro, but mostly for tourist investors or foreigners living here or coming here for some period of time. So the most prominent industries among those will be tourism, IT sector, yachting industry, and real estate, and everything which is related to that. I would say that this is a good spot, but please study more about it before doing any move. As I mentioned before, Montenegro is heavily dependent on tourism, so this is one of their biggest industries in the country, meaning that if you are looking for investment opportunities, this should be around that area. The most common opportunity is investing in real estate in one of the successful projects around the coastal area, because there is not enough accommodation around the coast, but demand is constantly growing from like year to year, and especially for high-end rentals. The most developed regions here are around Boca Bay, which all became a magnet for international crowd in recent years. Investing there is a good opportunity for the future, I would say. So just consider, this area, Boca Bay, Tivat, and like everything nearby. So what if you want to travel to Montenegro or want to experience living by the sea? In this case, I would advise you to stay within the area of Boca Bay, which I mentioned before. There are a few locations which you might like, such as Luštica Bay, Porto Novi, or Porto Montenegro and Tivat. The last one is really good in terms of social life and life in general, as the first two locations are not well developed yet for permanent living, and Tivat also is good logistics hub, because from here you can reach different locations by road, by air and water. I would also suggest you to explore north of Montenegro, because it has many beautiful places to see, hike or drive through. North of Montenegro has few ski resorts which are constantly developing, and with new infrastructure projects and real estate projects, I believe that area will be booming in like 3 to 5 years. So it is not hard to become a resident of Montenegro. You can do it by opening a business or buying property of any value. Both procedures are easy and not expensive. Montenegrin residence permit is temporary and it should be renewed every year, which is also not hard to do, but obtaining a permanent residence is not easy and almost impossible, so just keep that in mind if it's something you're interested in. And there is also option to get Montenegrin passport, which is only possible through investment into property. The minimum charge will be 250,000 euros for property itself, and around 200,000 euros as a government fee. So that is kind of like bottom line to get a Montenegrin passport. So this is probably everything I can squeeze in such short video, but if you guys interested in more insights on Montenegro, please follow the M&E Today project, so link will be in the description below. I hope it's been helpful. If so, please like this video, subscribe, share, whichever you prefer to do. And I think that's all for now. Stay in touch. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.